you got me in the mood. It feels like I'm about to get screwed. My heart is easily misled. They say once you get older you regret. Head in the clouds, give me time. What is the harm? There's no crime. Out there, I throw myself out there, but not a care in the world. I'm a big girl with too much love. Prepare for warfare. Whispers behind my back. Talk it up, trash my name. I don't feel ashamed. My lust is easily misread. Once I get older, I'll have all these skeletons in my bed. Raise the speed, lose track of time. I wanna stay naive, both summer and winter time. Out there, I throw myself out there, but not a care in the world. I'm a big girl with too much love.
Welcome and to free live tarot readings. What is going on? Here we go.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Bartman, how are you doing? Chini, welcome. Learning Tea, asshole, an actress, singer. Everybody's here tonight. What is going on? It is Tuesday. We survived Monday. We're going to be okay. Monday's gone. It's all right now. And we're here on Tuesday. So tomorrow is a federal holiday. So I'm pretty excited about not working. You know what I mean? Joe's Mystics, what is going on? I'm doing great. How are you doing? Went and got a flu shot today. And apparently, yeah, it's supposed to be a dead version of the flu, but I feel bad anyway. So, you know, you got to do it, though. Got to get that flu shot in there. Tiffany, what is going on? Joe's Mystics, what's up? There is no list. The good news is, if you're new, there is no list. There's none at all. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. So post your question in chat, and I might pick it. So, yeah, post it. If you have a question, post it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with all of that. See if I like it, then I might pick it, you know? It's one of those things. We got the Tarot Tower here tonight, and we always have the Tarot Tower, but today I'm going to move that up a little bit. There we go. Look at that. Look at that Tarot Tower action. It is rocking tonight. The Tarot Tower is going to be rocking tonight. Maya, thank you for joining. I appreciate that. How are you doing tonight, Maya? Hopefully your Tuesday went pretty well. And I'm getting my Bath and Body Works order. Will be here Friday the 13th. I did not realize it was Friday the 13th. Well, that's no good. CM, Bartman, Boo Boo, what's going on? Tiffany, how are you doing? Tammy and Day, what is up? All right, today's last day of quarantine. Yay! Oh, the last day of phase 1 quarantine. We still got phase 2 coming up. Phase 2's coming up as the weather gets colder. It's exciting. Maybe locked down again. Lockdown once more, because there can't be enough lockdowns. You know, there can't be enough it just doesn't exist, you know. Thank you for your donation, Cassie. I appreciate that. Let's see what is going on with that. Cassie, chances of getting into a law school. Ooh, that sounds fun. Law school, you get to be a lawyer. Maybe you can be a judge and get in there and proceed on the proceedings or whatever they do with those proceedings. And let's do that with the waterfall tarot. That would be good. That would be good. Let's see. Where's my waterfall box? It's over here. There we go. Waterfall box. I need the physical boxes because the buttons that I press to make like tarot cards come up like that, they're full. So it's completely full. I have no room for any more. So I need the boxes now. I have so many freaking tarot decks. It's actually completely full. I don't know. Hope there isn't a second lockdown here. I don't know. Joe may be pretty excited about that. You have no idea. Well, we need to see. We got to wait and see what happens. Okay. Let's see. Speaking of let's talk about law school. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work, that's for sure. We get the 10 of Wands. We realize that it is indeed, it's going to be a lot of work. So, you know, the 10 of Wands says we are in for quite a substantial amount of work, and the money required is going to be quite substantial as well. The 5 of Pentacles is kind of hard to sort of juggle that much money or come up with the amount of money that they want. It seems that the books are going to be just outrageous expensive to the point of just, hilarity type expensive. You're definitely going to be like, oh, that really hurts. It's going to be one of those that really hurts as far as the books go and all that other stuff. 5 of Pentacles says it's just painful. 10 of Wands says it is a lot of work indeed. I think you really get loaded up on all that. But hey, if you're really into it and that could be a thing, then that could be not a bad deal. But yeah, it definitely sort of points to just a lot of money and a lot of work as you sort of go into that. Judgment. And the Hierophant. It does say that you can get through it. I don't think getting through it is going to be that big of a problem. But it is just dedicating yourself and pretty much giving up a lot of other things in your life in order to get that done, which is, if you're going to have something that is going to be substantial and be for the rest of your life, having a little sacrifice is not that bad of an idea. Joe's Mystics, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, Judgment says that you do have help around midway through. Nancy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. You do have help midway through. It's almost like that you get some money or you get some internship or you get something where you start earning quite a bit of money in that thing. But anyway, yeah, but you can do it. That is giving up most everything in your life in order to do it, including just a ton of loans, ton of money, and etc. But it is possible for you to get in there for sure. All right. Let's see. Will this contract be extended? Nancy, let's check out your contract. See if we're going to get it extended or not. Wendy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Extended. Is that going to be a thing? Philippe and Ms. Wheat, what is going on? Thank you for all your comments on the YouTube channel. I appreciate that. Let's check this out with the good old reliable, everybody loves it, the Gilded Tarot Royale. Possibly definitely my top 5 of the year. I got to say that. Top 5 of the year. It is definitely hits all the marks. It does. It just runs all the bases. I think it really does a good job with that. And that's unfortunate. He's not going to be making any more of these, but he's got a ton out there. So I'll just use what I got. I'll use what he already has out there. I might as well just use them all. Just make sure, maybe just, like Pokemon, collect them all kind of thing, maybe. Who knows? All right. But I mean, I think he's really in his prime. So it's kind of sad that he's just going to discontinue because the artwork within these is some of the best that he's done, in my opinion. But anyway, so the contract of being extended. What are we going to look for something? 8 of Cups doesn't look good. Hermit doesn't look good. The Fool looks like a bit of an abandonment moving on. And the Queen of Pentacles being reversed looks terrible. This really looks like a no. We get like a really big no for this particular thing. The main problem here is the 8 of Cups. It sort of sets the tone for just abandoning it or not being able to hang on to it and leaving. Part of the 8 of Cups is one of the bigger definitions is sort of leaving. Basically is one of the biggest definitions of it is also sort of just giving up on what we have or not able to hang on to what we have and sort of trying to move on. So it has this disappointing feel. It is disappointment, but it's disappointment with a leaving aspect to it. So if you're looking for hanging on to something, keeping in a particular project, contract, or whatever, that 8 of Cups is just not looking good for that. A movement card in general would be okay. A movement card, like we have with the Fool, would say that, sure, we have movement, we're continuing on. What would be great here, Chloe, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. What would be great here is a cycles card that would say we're going to do this every day. The moon, the wheel of fortune, maybe even the world would say, we're going to do this every day. This is a day-to-day thing. It's going to continue. But the Eight of Cups says that's not the case. Queen of Pentacles is the rock-solid sturdiness of the Queen. Reversed really points to that energy being lost and sort of just leaking out. And the last clue that is a no is the Hermit. I mean, we're shining the light. We're trying to find out what's next. We're sort of moving on. Then you have the Fool, which is literally moving on from the contract. But the Hermit says we have been abandoned over here, and now we are by ourselves. That's one of the key things when you look at a leaving card like the Eight of Pentacles, or any card where you're just abandoning something like the Seven of Swords or whatever. You want to see what's next, like what comes after the leaving, what comes after that action. And in this particular case, the contract does not renew. So that is not going to be an extension of that. That is going to be an exit. All right. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. So let's go to the next. Joe. What I do about MH is she genuinely into me. Oh, let's see about that. Let's see about that. We don't have muffins tonight. No muffins tonight. JM, MH, into me. Is this going to be a thing or not? Is it, are they really in there? Are they sort of faking it, or what are they doing? Neri, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let's try with the old reliable Gregory Scott. Well, not old, but definitely on the reliable side. Reliable side. I think that is going to be a thing. It is going to be a thing. What do you think, Darcy? Is that going to be a thing? How are you doing tonight? How are you doing? It is a Tuesday night, and we're feeling, we're feeling kind of bad. I got a flu shot, and I'm getting that post-flu shot, sort of mild sickness thing going, but you got to get, I had to get the flu. I'm good with the flu shot. I like the flu shot because I had the flu, I think like 5 years ago, and Jesus Christ, that was terrible. Yeah, that was a memory I don't want to repeat. So there you go. All right, no more. Yeah, no muffin. Tonight is muffin free. Actually, I had somebody write me and say that they like my innuendos. I'm like, I don't have many innuendos. I do occasionally put it in there, so to speak. Yeah, okay. So, are they into me or not? The three of Cups and Judgment. I think so. I think they are genuinely into you. This is looking pretty good for that. The Wheel is, again, I said it before, it is a Cycles card. It has a very good feel to it. It feels like this person's going to be around. They're not going anywhere. They have a lot of reliability to them as far as we're looking, sort of leaning in the direction of, is that person going to be around? Are they interested? Are they just going to do something quick and easy and leave? Three of Pentacles says that they're willing to sort of work to be in there. Again, that is more of a stability thing. So we have two sort of pretty good stability cards, as well as the Three of Cups. They're willing to approach you from whatever direction that you want. They're willing to work with you. They're willing to sort of navigate the relationship. They're sort of navigating this particular instance. So the Three of Cups is like, I'm your friend. We'll go from there, and then we'll sort of move into that. That's a pretty good thing as far as, someone into you or not. And one of the best cards here is Judgment. That means I do want to start something. Let's restart. Let's sort of reboot in a new flavor, which is going to be something that's going to be, a little better. But yeah, there you go. Sort of moving in that. Seems like every other joke is one. It is. It is. This is Innuendo City. Just might as well rename myself to Tarot Innuendos. You know what I mean? So it'll be TI instead of TO. All right. Sometimes I just can't help it. It just comes out. What will be the outcome of Wendy's relationship? Wendy's got a little love going on. What is going to be the outcome of that? Love outcome. Is that going to be nice, or is that not going to be nice? Let's see. Longtime lurker Miguel, thank you for being a longtime lurker. How you doing tonight? It's good to see you. It is good to see you indeed. Let's use something we haven't used in a hot minute, and that is going to be the Shadowland Tarot. I do enjoy me some Monica Badursky Shadowland Tarot. It is, the characters are kind of weird looking. Whole deck's kind of weird looking, but it's got like this unique style to it that nothing else really does. Speaking of which, I broke down and I supported the Brom Patch or whatever tarot, that little cute tarot that has all the teddy bears in it. I didn't want to support it. I didn't want to buy it. I'm like, I really don't want to buy. I need to post it in chat. And speaking of which, I'll post it in chat. So the Bumbleberry Hollows. There we go. All right, I'll post it in chat, and you can determine if you like it, because I think it's cute as hell. I think it's just super cute, and I had to have it. At the end of the day, I had to have it in my hands, and I'm going to, because, I supported it. So there we go. All right. That is a really bright. There we go. Look at that. That's got like a mysterious look to it. Hooping Rabbit. Speaking of mysterious, how you doing? Southern Soul Tarot. How you doing, Megan? How is everybody tonight? It's Tuesday. Tomorrow's holiday. I'm excited. I'm going to be drawing tarot cards tomorrow. By the way, my new tarot project is food tarot. It may be called the Foodie Tarot. I'm not really sure, but it's got a lot of weird and fun and quirky stuff. So there you go. Outcome of the current relationship: King of Cups, Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. It looks like that you do have a lot of potential with the relationship. It almost seems like that you have a couple of different paths with this, or what you want to take. Do you want to be super serious with it? Do you want to be more casual with it? Do you want to be more friends with benefits with it? Is it going to be an on-off thing? I think you have a lot of unpredictability here and a lot of things brewing that you really don't know what's happening. One of the main aspects of the relationship that you're feeling is it can go either way. It can go any way almost. It seems that it is very sort of mobile, volatile, and unpredictable in a lot of different ways, right? The Ace of Swords, it's almost like that we can just take this in a direction that we want to. The Six of Pentacles says they're willing to work with us. We do have sort of a bit of a challenge, I think, long term for it, but short term, it seems like we have a lot of different potential and different possibilities if we want to pursue it. King of Cups, this person is sort of emotionally unavailable in a lot of ways. That's sort of where you're feeling this, right? We have a little bit of an unpredictability in this person, and you really can't seem to read them 100%. Like, I really don't understand exactly what they're doing, exactly what they're feeling. They're just sort of closed a bit, and it feels like that's going to be a problem in the long run. But overall, I think the relationship has a lot of potential. And again, you can take it wherever you want to take it. And there you go. So I think that has a lot of good stuff going for it. You're looking for a sort of ultimate outcome. I don't think this is going to be something that it's going to be, 20, 30 years, you retire together. I just don't see any of that. But I see a lot of good times. I see a pretty good relationship brewing. And again, it's so weird as to how you can take any path that you want with it. They need to be more open and emotionally available for the long run. I don't really think that's going to happen. But there we go. That is what the cards say, at least. Quastra, hello. What is going on? How are you doing? Ultraviolet, welcome back. How are you doing? It is Tuesday night. It is Tuesday night. Reconciliation between us during the holidays. Chloe. By the way, Noah, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Noah, if you're in chat, I'm looking for you. Noah. Where you at? Are you in here under another name, Noah? Let me know. I want to know your question so I can get you set up. Noah, we're going to be all good. Sage Advice Tarot, how are you doing tonight? All right, Chloe, let's see. We're going to have a reconcile during the holiday. That is the reconcile time, I got to say. When I had reconciliation, it occurred during holiday. Holiday reconcile. There's something about the holidays. You're just like, let's put aside all of the garbage that we've had. Let's put aside all of this. You know what I mean? And see what happens with that. Speaking of what happens with that, Tiffany wants some booty tonight. Well, Tiffany, I don't know. Maybe hit up chat. Chat. Does anybody want? All right. Let's see. It's a proven fact that, what is this? If you subscribe to this channel, it makes you the hottest. It does. Brandon is correct. your hot or not ratio will go up at least 10 points by a subscription to the channel. I'm just saying it now. Let's just do that. I'm going to question, but I'm no. Okay, Quastra, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, Quastra, I have your question in the queue there. We got it all queued up, as they say. There we go. So we need to find out about Chloe, see if we get that holiday reconciliation. That is the time that you say, let's put aside all of that garbage we did before, and you know, we got the holiday spirit going. Everybody's a little drunk. You know what I mean? Maybe we can go into the back room and have some reconciliation. I mean, you know, you never know. You never know what happens during the holidays. That is a very unpredictable time, especially if you ain't got nobody. You know that the X looks pretty good when it's been kind of a dry spell for a year or a few months or whatever. You don't know. All right. Let's see. Southern Soltail, did you see my comment on Patreon? Where's the flame graphic? Where's the flame graphic? It's hot or not. If you could have hot, this is what it's going to be. This occurs during the holidays. It really does. Okay. Let's see. We're going to reconcile or not. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of coins, 8 of coins, 5 of coins. Oh, it has potential. It does. It smells pretty good for the holidays. I think it looks pretty good. The Wheel of Fortune does point to reconciliation. It says, let's get back on track. Let's get back into the cycles. The cycles is all about what the Wheel of Fortune means, right? 10 of coins. We want that perfect relationship. Sunflower, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. What is Tiffany's question? Let me know. I'm scrolling up. Tiffany wanted some booty. Is that the question? Were you asking for some booty? I guess we can pull some cards for that. But the Wheel of Fortune does say reconciliation is highly probable. Now, the context of the question, if we do get a little reconciliation going on, is that going to be like a real reconciliation? The cards say no. The cards say the 5 of coins is our end state. A little bit of a pour, a little bit of worn for the wear. It looks like the reconciliation went well temporarily, but the high hopes just didn't live up to the holidays, I guess. 8 of coins. We did desperately try to recover it. We tried. 8 of coins is a work card. It's a steady card. We're trying to work. We're trying to get it done. At the end of the day, we failed, but we did try to reconcile. At least we gave it the old college try. The 10 of coins, we remembered these good times, these beautiful times. We had a lot of plans. We did. We had a lot of plans that we could have had, and those plans just sort of fell apart. And 10 of coins says we have high hopes for this one. We work. We do actually want to do it, and at the end of the day, it bombs out after the holidays. So if you're looking for a little holiday booty, as they say, that looks pretty good. But if you're looking for a real reconciliation, that's rough. That's rough. It looks like a lot of work is in it for no reason, unless you're just really desperate. It doesn't look like that a lot of work well spent. Because a lot of times it's just emotional anguish comes from that. I was all excited about it. We were ready to go, and it just sort of fell apart. But that just happens sometimes. At least that's what the cards say happens. There we go. Let's examine. How will I perform on some exams? How will that go? Anari? Let me know how to pronounce that. Exams. How am I going to do? Ooh, that is a good question. We could be looking at a variety of different cards for this. We'll go with the This Might Hurt Tarot. This Might Hurt Tarot and do that. We're going to do that for the This Might Hurt Tarot. I think this is the perfect deck for it as well. There you go. All right. Yeah, we're still recovering from yesterday and the muffins, I guess. I think it's one of those post-muffin recoveries that we have going on. You know what I mean? A little post-muffin recovery. Speaking of recovery, I got the flu shot. Now I'm feeling sick. So if my throat is going to be sore tomorrow, then so be it. So be it. You know why now. All right. I hope not, though. Let's see about this. Exams. The sun is good. The Fool is good. Where are we going with these exams? 10 of Pentacles is just a fantastic card. it means that we get what we need. We get the reward that we need. We get it hand delivered. The Ten of Pentacles says a lot of good stuff happened. We went in there and we conquered it. We really sort of rocked the house as far as that's concerned. Ten of Pentacles looks just fantastic for this particular thing, right? Now, the King of Wands is an interesting one. It says that during the exam, you're going to have a fastball occur to where it's suddenly you just get some question, you're like, what is that? Or you get some line of questions, you're like, what is that? So it seems like sort of make sure that you study all the corners of the topics as well. Not just sort of the main meat of it, not just the steak, but sort of study the potato and the salad and the corn as well, right? There you go. From Megan, Sunflower, thanks for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty good with that. Again, you do get a curveball or a fastball. So when you're looking for that, when you're trying to figure out like what is happening, you definitely want to make sure you touch all the corners of the study topics because you're going to have a couple of surprises. King of Wands says that. Sun, overall, you do well. You do pretty good. And the Sun is the best card in the deck for something like that, as well as the Ten of Pentacles. So you're gonna go through it. I think you're gonna be okay. The Fool says that after the exams, whatever you were seeking for changes a little bit. It's almost like the thing that you were ultimately going for has altered a little bit. And now you need to rethink some things. Now you need to re-strategize some things. And I think that you're going to be sort of in that position after the exam. But the exams, I think it could be okay. You got some great cards, some fantastic cards in there. Really sort of pick up the mood on the exams. All right. Let's get some water. Stupid flu shot. All right. Let's see what we're going to do now. Reading title. We are going to go. Oh, that's Southern Soul Tarot. Southern Soul Tarot is coming up, but not right now. Quastra wants to know. Will she message me back and will she come over this weekend? Ooh, got a little action coming over, a little hearts in there. See if she's going to come over and see what is going to happen with that. Let's check that out. By using, what's a good love card? You know, I think my de facto love card at this point is the Wonderland Tarot. I just love the Wonderland Tarot. It is so nice. It is so nice. Sage Advice Tarot wants to do the Thoth, a little Thoth action. That's one of the things. You really got to resonate with that thing. If you're sort of frightened by it and, you know, sort of like, I really don't know. It's going to kind of read pretty poorly for you. I don't know. We will check that out. Thank you so much, Sage Advice Tarot. I appreciate you as always. So let's see if we're going to have a little booty action this weekend. What is going to happen? The Fool. They actually do come over. There we go. We got a Fool's looking good, a movement card right there. Next to another movement card, next to the Knight of Swords. It's almost like plans gone wrong. And the King of Pentacles is kind of weird there, but sure, we'll roll with it. So will they message me back? I think you're going to have a problem getting them to message you back. Bottom line, I think that that's going to be a problem. Renee, welcome. How are you doing tonight? And welcome, Paula, as well. You know, you have problems getting them to call you back. You do. It almost seems like that they're not interested. They are very hot and cold. It's sort of unexpected when they do call. It's definitely difficult to have them call you back. You have a lot of good things. If you can get them to communicate with you, you have a lot of good things in store. If not, then it sort of just falls apart. The big thing here is getting the communication. The King of Pentacles. Talking about getting that stability, getting that in there. If you can get the communication, then it's going to go well from there. What a well means, the Knight of Wands and the Fool. Two great movement cards, two fiery aspects of the cards. Mallory, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Sort of moving in here. It looks really, really good as far as if you can get them to contact you, then getting them to come over, it's almost a natural extension of that. It's almost like plans fall apart at the end of the day. The King. Oh, the Knight of Swords being reversed, that big movement card, the big unplanned thing, it becomes too serious, too burdening, and it just sort of falls apart. It doesn't really look good. It doesn't really look good. If you can get the communication open, it goes well from there. Other than that, it's going to be really challenged to get anything going at all. It almost seems like that the whole thing is sort of very unstable and it's almost like they're not interested a lot of the times. All right, Tiffany. Let's see. What was Tiffany's question? I do not have Tiffany's. Tiffany, what was your question? Let me know. Let's see. In the meantime, we can do SST's question. What do they leave me alone and what do they want? Oh, okay. Why don't they leave me alone and what do they want? Tiffany. Speaking of what do they want, Tiffany, what do you want? Let me know your question. We'll get that up here in the queue. In the meantime, we'll do SST. Thank you, Sunflower, for the old SST donation there. Let's see what we're going to do. SST needs a Texas deck. We need a Texan deck. We don't have a good Texan deck. Ooh, that's another thing I could do. I could make a Texan deck. It's not really a Texan deck. Oh, I guess we'll use this one. That's what we need. See, Southern Soul Tarot, we need a Texan deck. I don't think it'd be popular at all, but it would be fun. It's all about the fun and entertainment. And it is, It is entertainment purposes only. Might as well make a Texan deck. All right. Will boyfriend and I get it on tonight or fight tonight? Tiffany is getting a booty call tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Ultraviolet, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. True Heart Tarot. He knows exactly what Ultraviolet knows exactly what she wants. That is a woman after my heart right there. You know what I mean? No deciding. I already know. All right. Booty call tonight. There we go. Tiffany, let's see. Are we going to fight or booty call? Maybe you can have both, You have the makeup booty call. All right. Why won't they leave me alone? And what do they want? Is there an end to this? What do they want? 6 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and the Luminary. How interesting is that? They're trying to get something. I think you already figured that out. They're trying to get something. The 6 of Wands, they want that success. The Lord of Victory, they want success over something. It's almost like that maybe you disagree on something or there's something going back and forth. They want to win. The Lord of Victory, they want to be the winner, the wiener. They want to be that. The 6 of Swords says, the 6 of Wands says, I want to ride in there, have everyone cheering for me because I'm right about this and I want to be a winner. The 7 of Cups, they have a lot of plans. They have a lot of things. They've really thought this out for some random reason. Nate, welcome. What is going on? They've thought this out for some random reason. They have all these possibilities. They have all these things. It's like a chess game at this point. You move that piece. Okay, I'm going to move that one. You move this piece. I'm going to move this one here. I have thought this out and I know where I'm going with this. 4 of Wands, ultimately, they just want to be comfortable. They want to be happy. They think that that being right or being in this position of the ability to have this position is going to be good for them. The 4 of Wands think it's going to bring you together and everybody is going to be happy with the outcome. Now, the Luminary says no matter what, they're going to be happy because they're just rolling that way. I mean, again, this is weird. They don't have a lot invested in it. Does that make sense? They don't have a lot of stuff invested in it. But they want to be right anyway. It's like if they're wrong, if the whole thing crumbles down, they'll be like, whatever, I'll go now. The Luminary here just says, hey, I'm gonna be okay no matter what happens. And but I want to win. There we go. We got a wiener. We got a wiener in chat. We got wieners in chat indeed. There's always some innuendo on this channel. It never fails. It never fails ever. in your lifetime. Tiffany, booty call. Are we going to get some lovin'? Are we going to get some lovin'?
Music to make love to.
Or is it just going to be a dry night? Is it going to be one of those nights where you may have to watch something on the computer. You may have to watch something on the computer instead. One of those nights. We don't know. Let's see. Yes, they will get nothing but cause drama over it. That is the way it goes. All right. Let's see about Tiffany's booty call. We got to get some, eventually you got to get a booty call here. Let's see. We're just going to fight. We got a 5 of wands in there. Could be a 7 of wands. I don't know what we're going to do. The verdict is, the survey says, the moon, the 2 of cups, and the 6 of wands and justice. It's almost like an anger booty call. It's almost like an anger booty call. I don't know why you're still in this thing. Because this is not a good one for the hearts. We'll just say that. That's not a good one for the hearts. That's definitely not. The 2 of cups says we meet. Now, my videos, not those videos, the other videos that talk about the 2 of cups versus the lovers. I did one today. Go watch it, by the way. It's amazing, because I did it. I'm talking high production value. Okay, anyway, the 2 of cups is we meet. We do meet, okay? We do meet. We do come together, no pun intended. The moon says we try to salvage whatever we can. It's almost like at this point, it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet, and both of you have not eaten for like 2 weeks, and you're starving. And there's the buffet, and you both get in the room, and they give you plates, and you both run up and try to get whatever you can and then leave. That's what it seems like. It seems like some sort of a game show almost. The 2 of cups into the moon. We don't really care about stability at this point. It's just sort of this random events happen. Relationship is pretty much, up in the air. But the moon says that we get to meet. We get to meet. The 2 of cups is important for that. Justice, it's almost like a hate booty call or a dislike booty call. Does it go perfectly well? I think you have a little bit of both. I don't think there's one or the other, because the 6 of wands is reversed. It feels like we didn't have really a success. We didn't have really a victory. We just sort of, got it done, I guess, and then sort of moved on. And this sort of really sort of leans into this direction of why are we still doing it kind of feel. Anyway, all right. For Nate, Sunflower Tarot, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Nate, what was your question? Let me scroll up. What's the appropriate time to ask one's question? You can ask anytime you want to. Nate, we're really relaxed here in case you haven't figured that out. Let's see, awesome, beautiful, naked leaves or raked leaves or something like that. All right. Sage Advice Tarot. Should I use the Thoth or not? Should I do it? I would tell you I'm working on a Thoth deck, but I changed it to a food deck. So the food deck is a lot more fun than the Thoth was. I mean, just for inventiveness and having fun and being entertained and all that, I'm telling you, the food deck is a lot of fun. I got to say, I'm really looking forward to making more cards. All right, let's do the Heaven and Earth Tarot for this particular one and see how that goes. Yeah, they said raked leaves, but did I mention I'm sick? So I saw it as naked leaves. Kind of like Naked Eyes, the band Naked Eyes? Anyway. All right, thinking about a question I asked about the military. It wasn't much of a surprise the answer I got. I was still somewhat bummed out. My question after this is, the food deck is looking delicious. Renee, you got to see today's card or tomorrow's card and the card of the century. I'm telling you, the card that will define the deck is coming up. It's coming up, I think, this weekend. It is the World, and it's honey. So there's this teddy bear, and he's sitting in the middle of a beehive, and he's drinking a load of honey. And around him are bees lined up like the wreath in the World. And then he's, in one hand, the bear's holding a wand, like in the world. Anyway, it's going to be too cute. All right. The Thoth, should I be using that or not? Well, one of the problems here is the Princess of Cups. Are you having fun with it? If it's not fun, you need to make it fun, or at least wait. The Thoth is going to be around. It's been around for a long time, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's just not going to be anywhere. Not going to go anywhere. It's going to be around forever. Take your time and getting to know it. You got to get to know it. You got to be excited about it. You got to look at the Princess of Wands and say, that's having fun. That's being entertaining. That's sort of blending. The problem with the Thoth is you open up all these books and they're really dry. The meanings are like, what? What? Because it's all symbolism, and you need a fun way to approach it. If you don't have that, if you're not having fun, it's not going to be fun for you. It's going to feel like work. And now you're studying all these symbols and symbolism, and you're just like, I can't get into it. Take your time. Take your time. Wait until the Thoth calls you. Don't call the Thoth. Let the Thoth call you. You know what I mean? Anyway, you do have restrictions. It's a lot to eat. It's a big meal. So if you're going to do it, take your time. Have fun with it. Come up with your own sort of feeling and how it feels to you and what the feelings you get out of the card. Definitely sort of go in it in a balanced manner. Don't just binge on it and try to learn it all in a night. You're gonna fail. But work at it steadily every day. And again, you need to come at it from the aspect of fun. It's fun. You're like, ooh, that means that. That is different than the regular Princess of Wands. That is different, and it is cool because now I sort of understand where she's coming from in her attitude, because they're real people in the court cards, and some of the cards are like, hard to sort of learn. All right, Mallory, waiting for, will I get it? Will I get it? Makes me so obsessed with being in the military, learning all I can about fighting. Nate, I have no idea what your question is. You've typed a lot, but I'm not sure. Can you sort of sum it down for me? Sort of sum it up for me there. You're thinking about the question, and now why? Okay, so why is it that I want to join the military so bad? Understood. We'll do that. I got your question now. All right, we'll put that there in the queue, and we are rocking it. Yeah, why do you want to join the military so bad? I mean, you like fighting. I've been in martial arts most of my life, so, you can do that, I guess. Anyway, let's see. Mallory, will I get the thing that I'm waiting for? So will it be delivered? Will it be hand delivered to me? Let's go. No, let's not do this one. Let's go with a different one. Let's do something fun. Speaking of fun, see, this is how the Thoth should be, like this deck right here. This is how the Thoth should be, like this. This is my goal, is to bring you a Thoth like this, to where it's just fun, it's easy, you don't have to think about it. There you go. Let's see what is going on. Speaking of that, oh, we do have the heartbreak. We're getting what we're waiting for. Pretty much a yes or no answer. Let's sort of sum it up as that. 6 of Swords, 3 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. Basically, you get it, but you don't want it. I mean, that's pretty much really where you're sort of at. You get it, but you don't want it. That could be a lot of different styles. Could be a style of, I get part of it and I don't want the other half, or I get it and it's too much. I get it, but it just wasn't what I expected. A lot of sort of things. Maybe I was window shopping for it and then I get it. I'm really sort of disappointed. Maybe I have buyer's regret, buyer's remorse. Again, it feels like a duality here of getting it and then regretting it or not having fun with it. So there you go. The Six of Swords is a delivery card. It brings in things. You're riding the boat. It's bringing something to you. It says that I'm bringing something good to you as well. The Knight of Swords is also a movement card, also a delivery card. So we have two movement cards separated by two sort of bad cards. So again, we have that mixed blessing here. The first one is going to be the Three of Swords. I'm disappointed in what I get. I dislike what exactly happened. The Five of Pentacles. It seems that the thing that I invested in, or the time invested, the intention that I invested, all of this stuff didn't work out at the end. Again, buyer's remorse feel with the Five of Pentacles. I feel broke. I feel like I sort of wasted something. But there you go. That's sort of basically, I can't really say yes or no. It's a mix. It seems a bit of a mix. Tammy's talking about finger licking, you know. We're going down the road to the innuendos tonight again. Every night it seems we're going down that road, but that is okay. That is okay. All right. So you're in martial arts, really bad, really obsessed with that too. Well, it seems like you're a fighting type person. There you go. What dream should I pursue? Well, that's kind of vague. Hopefully I can answer that. There's not really a tarot for dream. What dream can I pursue? What things can I sort of dive into? We'll go with that with the True Heart Intuitive Tarot. By the way, if you haven't seen the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, it is cute, but mighty thin. Mighty thin. It is the year of thin cards. It is the year of thin cards. I mean, I say that, but then you compare it with mine. It's the same thickness, kinda. I mean, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's my perception. Because I do feel it's kind of thin, but and people on Amazon say it's kind of thin. But at the end of the day, it's just an average thickness, I guess. I mean, for it's not 350 GSM or anything. It feels more like 310, I guess. I don't know. Do need that. I do need to get a caliper or whatever that is that measures thickness, and put like 20 cards together and measure the thickness and have like an exact measurement. You know what I mean? I think that would be kind of fun. I think I'm going to buy one of those. I'm going to get one of those. I saw a caliper on, it was Wish or out of China or something for like $5. I should just get one of those. No, I don't need a digital or anything like that, you know? All right, let's see about that. Oh, the dream. What dream should I pursue? Ten of Cups, the Devil, the Hierophant, and Eight of Wands. You're definitely looking something for beef within it. You're looking for something beefy. You're not looking for something that's going to be inconsequential. Like, you want something that impresses people. You want something that makes a difference. The Devil into the Hierophant. You want something that could bring a bit of status as well. The big thing about this is you want a dream where you feel like you invested the time wisely. You don't want some dream like, let me play a video game. I want to be famous by playing a video game. And then the video game goes out of style. And now all of a sudden you just don't know, all of a sudden it feels like you wasted that time, or you're doing some other activity. And at the end of it, you get no credit. There's no rewards. You really want something that rewards you. And that's sort of the thing with a Hierophant. I want something that gives status. I want something at the end of the day that I'm known for. People know me for this. If I'm going to invest a boatload of my time on this, I want to be recognized for it. I want to be known for this particular thing. Eight of Wands says it is definitely an action type thing where you are moving, you are just hauling in, you are getting it done. You don't wait, you don't hesitate, you sort of blow through it and just get it done. The Devil says the dream that you are pursuing is going to be controversial as well. Not going to be everyone's style, but you don't care. You want to pursue this and get this done. You want this to be, again, known for this. If you're good at something, if you're amazing at something, if you blow away everybody, if you're just the best, a lot of people just don't like you because you're the best at it, or they have jealousy, or then another thing of that. So there you go. All right. The Ten of Cups, overall, you want a dream. You want to pursue something, obviously, that you're content with and that's emotionally satisfying. You don't want something where I'm just working on it all day and plodding along, and I don't really feel like I'm happy. I don't really feel like I'm happy doing this particular thing. There we go. All right, for Nate. Nate has a question. Nate is destined to be a fighter. All right, Nate, why are you fighting for fight? There we go. Fighting for fight. Well, the bad news about the military is there's not a lot of fighting. I mean, we're not in a war, so there's a lot of fighting practice, but there's not a lot of actual fighting because we're not in a war. We're not in a war yet. We do have some Democrats coming in. Maybe in something soon. I don't know. Let's see. What's a good fighting deck? We need some combat. Some good combative deck would be no. Let's go with this one. This might hurt tarot. Makes the most sense, but I think we'll go with the Dark Mansion. I am excited to get my Dark Mansion tarot. I gotta say, my Dark Mansion Part 2. My Dark Mansion Part 2. That's not my question. It's sort of your question. Your question is, why do you want to get into the military so bad? But I summed it up. There you go. Why am I want to get in the military so bad? Fighting for fight. What is in the military that we want to get? Where are we going to go? What is the beef in there that we want? All right. Let's see what is going to happen here. Why do we want to be in this? Why do we want to dive into this? The Emperor reverse is sort of interesting. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I think you want to be part of something important. You want to be part of something big. You want to be part of something important. You want to be part of something that makes a difference. I don't think that you want to be just by yourself. I don't think that you want to be just, I'm by myself, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I think you want to be a part of something important, a part of something that's going to be successful, a part of something that's going to be recognized in a club. You want to be part of the club. You want to be in the club, basically. The Knight of Pentacles is all about sort of having pride in what we do, having pride in what we do. And that is that I've worked for this thing. At the end of the day, I have pride in it. And so they have basically a field of wheat, and they've worked on it. They're looking in pride out for the wheat. And so they want pride in what they do. It's something, okay, again, we're back to the video games. I can play World of Warcraft. I can be amazing at it. But then all of my friends on game quit, or they go weird or psycho or whatever. And now nobody really knows who I am. It reminds me of the show The Wire on HBO, if you've ever seen that. So at the end, you have this very famous and powerful dude. And he's like a gangster. He's like a huge, powerful gangster. He has a lot of big organization. And he goes into court and they make him quit. And they say, you got to stay out of the street. You got to stay off the street. He's like, okay, you know, and you get a plea deal. So he's free, and he's in a business suit, and he's talking to these people, and he just feels uncomfortable. He feels like this ain't me. So he goes back onto the street, and nobody knows him anymore because all of his, friends have died or went to jail. And so now he's like, do you know who I am? And they're like, I have no idea who you are. And so he lost his importance. I don't think you want to be in that spot. The Hierophant reversed. I don't think you want to be in a boring skill or a boring career. I think that you're afraid of boring. You're afraid of dull. You don't want something that's going to be dull. You know the military is damn sure not going to be dull. And that is going to be something that's going to be great. And Marlowe, there he is. That is going to be something great because you're not dull. You have no idea what's going to happen next. It's very unpredictable. There's a lot of stability to it as well. And that's where we're coming in with the King of Pentacles. You want stability. You get free medical care. We get people that can take care of you if you're injured. You get people that are on your side, people that will fight for you, people that will put their life on the line for you. You want that, again, back into the club. You want that stability that's going to come with that because you have people that help you. If you're just alone all your life, sitting in a house or something, don't really know anybody, only have online friends, you don't really have anybody that helps you, anybody that supports you. The Nine of Swords, I think at the end of the day, you just don't want to be worried about what's happening tomorrow. If somebody else can take care of tomorrow, Hey, that's great. I don't got to worry about it. I don't got to think about it. I can concentrate on what's important, which is making myself better, providing assistance and providing meaning to the club that I'm in. I don't have to worry about a lot of the little things. Other people take care of that. So there you go. That is why you want to be in the military so bad, fighting for the true fight. Okay. And blah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Brotherhood. There you go. Just like, what's a video game? Assassin's Creed. Like Assassin's Creed. All right. Blah. What does the job RT represent for me? And this is the last reading of the night. I am sick. I'm going to get out of here. I'm just going to go straight. Literally, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to watch Dr. Mystical Tarot. Dr. Mystical Tarot is on in 30 minutes. Be sure to go over to his channel and check him out in 30 minutes. I will be there, and I expect to see all of you hanging out over there on the mystical spot. On the mystical spot. All right. Let's see here. What are we doing? We got the wheel. All right, the golden wheel. All right, there you go. Yet you said it wouldn't fulfill me. Well, it's not like an easy thing there, Nate. Nate, it's a little more complex than you're making it out to be. But there you go. We'll see about that. I don't know. You know, it is a tarot reading, Nate. It's just a reading. It's just a tarot reading. You know, what you do with your life probably wants to lean on yourself for that. And, but yeah, the Brotherhood, being a part of something spectacular. It is fun. Okay. What does the job mean for me? What is that going to be? Something good? How is that going to go? Is this going to be something that you want to do? What does the job represent? The Fool, the Devil, the Eight of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay. Well, we're definitely not alone. You're not alone in the endeavor. You do have a support structure with that. You're not alone. We got the Hermit reversed. We're not alone. We're leaning in that direction to where we're in there. We're not by ourselves. The Hermit reversed sort of says that. The Fool says that you're ready for an adventure. We are ready for an adventure. We are ready to get something a little bit spicy, something a little bit unexpected, like getting the flu shot and then being sick kind of thing. The Fool says we're in for the adventure. Definitely not something that we want to be sort of wandering in there. The Devil also says that that there's a little bit of controversy over there. I don't think it's going to go as smooth at all. The Devil, a little bit of that Capricorn feel, a little bit of that flames going up in the air. We have that feeling that it's not going to be exactly smooth, and we do have some things that are going to be a bit spicy as we sort of reach it. Eight of Cups is about stability when it's reversed. We're not going to get booted out. We're not going to be disappointed, and we're not going to leave. You want something like that. You want something where I go in there, I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about being laid off. I don't have to worry about being cut. I don't have to be concerned about that. I can work. I can concentrate on what I'm doing, concentrate on where I'm at, and all of that stuff. So there we go. There we are. Look at that. That is what RT job represents for you. And that is it for me. I am going to go eat dinner and then go watch Dr. Mystical Tarot. Please join me over there. I greatly appreciate you hanging out here tonight. And we will be back tomorrow, and I will see you then.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold